Samana, a city on the northeast coast in the Dominican Republic. The best way to describe it is the nature paradise. Samana has so much to offer, so let's make sure you'll get to see the best on your trip. This video is not going to be a vlog. Instead, I'm going to mention my top 5 things you have to do when you visit Samana. In these top 5, I will be mentioning 2 excursions you really have to do, 1 beach which looks so incredible, I've never seen a beach like that before, then a river which is connected to the ocean, also very insane. And I have to mention my top 3 hotels. It really has to be part of this video because without these hotels, it would not be such an amazing experience. Other than that, there is still so much to see and explore in Samana, but these will be my top 5. CAYO Free River, where you will also find PLAYA since they are literally connected. You can get there by car or book a tour guide who will take you there. The emerald green water of the river flows into the ocean. It's amazingly clear. They also call it the natural pool. You can also take a boat around the mangroves, and there are also locals who will offer you food and something to drink. PLAYA is an unspoiled strip of white sand that stretches for about 4 kilometers, and what I can tell, it's never crowded. I would prefer to go early in the morning. Let's get to the unfortunately negative part about PLAYA. When we got there, the seaweed took over the beach.
CAYO levantado y a Bacardi, insert CAYO levantado.
If you choose Samana as a holiday destination, you definitely have to make a stop at CAYO Levantado. This little island is also known as Bacardi Island because of a famous advertising clip of the rum manufacturer Bacardi. It is so close to Samana, less than 5 kilometers from Samana Bay, and it's super easy to get there. There are water taxis that regularly depart from the port of Samana. CAYO Levantado is known for her bright white beaches and beautiful palm trees. The water is turquoise, clear, and you can look to the bottom. It has 3 beautiful beaches, one of them is public and always accessible, and the other 2 are owned by the hotel, Gran Bahia Principe Hotel. I'm not even sure if I say it right, but it's so worth it for a one-day trip or even to spend your holidays there. So here we are on our way to the north to Playa El Valle, which will be my number 3. We also stayed in a hotel right next to the beach, but I'll talk about that later. This beach is breathtaking. Take a look. It is located in a green landscape surrounded by cliffs. This is untouched nature. This beach is really special. I've never seen a beach like this before. And sometimes you even have the whole beach all to yourself. The beach is divided into 2 parts by a rock. When swimming, you should be a bit careful. There are often big waves, which are lots of fun, but also dangerous currents. I was in the water, but not too deep. I loved spending every day at this beach. So let's start with my 3 favorite hotels we stayed in. It just has to be mentioned in this video because without it wouldn't be such an amazing experience which we had. I have to show you our view from our room with the infinity pool. Check this out.
Take me back to the jungle. Take me back to the jungle.
Hello and good morning from Samana. It's our second day here. We are staying for 3 nights at Hacienda COCUYO. We actually rented a car from Punta Cana. We drove here 4 hours and we will have this car for 8 days. We are staying here in Samana for 8 days and then we're going back to Punta Cana for 1 day and then we are flying to our next destination. At the end of this vlog, I will tell you guys what our next destination is going to be. Take a guess in the comments below. And now I'm going to tell you a little bit more about our stay at Hacienda COCUYO. It definitely has been one of the most special hotels I've ever been to. You need to know you really are surrounded by nature, which means you might also see some insects, obviously. Other than that, it really is so nice to calm down and enjoy the view. You probably saw in the videos they have 2 cabins with a beautiful view where you can also have breakfast and dinner. They have a main pool with even some fishes inside. So crazy. I loved it. And an infinity pool in front of the rooms. I really loved spending my first days here in Samana. VALLE Lodge and TAINO Lofts. These 2 basically belong partly together, as one owner told me. If you book a stay at TAINO Lofts, you'll have breakfast and dinner at VALLE restaurant and honestly, they have the best food ever. I loved sitting on their patio outside and enjoy the food and nature together. Both are located close to the beach, which means you have to walk about 5 minutes. This dog always welcomed me in the morning, and there was also a dog that even walked with me to the beach. I have such a big heart for animals. And here again, this is nature, and you need to know that you might see some insects in your room. I loved our room. You could hear the waves while sleeping. I've never felt this good and relaxed in my life before. I really do miss it. Hello everybody! We are about to check out now and switch our hotel the last time here in Samana. We wanted to visit the waterfall at Limon, but the rain is pretty heavy right now and I don't think that it will stop today, and also the weather says it's gonna stay like that for a couple of days and we have only 2 days left, so I doubt that we are going to visit the waterfall, which is kind of sad because I really wanted to visit it. So for you guys, if you're ever here, then you definitely have to visit the waterfall at Limon. I saw a lot of beautiful pictures there. You can also ride a horse to get there. It's so beautiful and such an amazing experience. I bet I wanted to do it, but I can't. So let's get to the 3rd and last hotel here in Samana, which will be CASA El PARAISO. Forget about everything I said about having a room in the nature. This literally is living in the nature. As you can see in this video, there is no window. It's all open with an ocean view. This hotel is well known because sometimes you can watch whales from here. You'll also find a beautiful infinity pool and a jacuzzi. This is an unforgettable vacation destination. Hi guys, and welcome to our loft in the middle of the jungle. So I wanted to tell you what happened one evening a couple days ago. So we checked in a very beautiful hotel, also in the middle of the jungle, and the evening was so crazy when we checked in. So the room was pretty nice. We checked in around 12 p.m. Then we spent the day outside. We came back by night. We went to our room and wanted to go to sleep. Like, I just prepared, brushed my teeth, I changed my clothes to my PJs, and then I wanted to go in bed. And then Matthias told me, don't move. I'm like, why? And then I turned, and I'm telling you, I'm not afraid of spiders, like tiny spiders, but there was such a huge spider. I've never seen such a spider in my whole life. And I'm not that girl who screams about every spider. On the photo, it does not look this big, but I promise it was much bigger in real life. And that was not the only thing. So after the spider was there, we wanted to call someone to take the spider out. I know we lived in the middle of the jungle, so of course there are going to be insects. And it was not the only thing. So then after that, we found one cockroach. And then another one. And then another one. We saw like 5, 6 cockroaches. One was on my dress. So cockroaches are kind of dangerous, I guess, because they can spread an illness on you. That's what I read and heard about. So of course I didn't want to spend this night in this room because we didn't have just one. So yeah, we called the manager, he came by and he gave us another room. And the room was so fine. There were no spiders, no cockroaches, nothing. So just the room was kind of, yeah, spooky. Yeah, so that was the story. That was the nightmare. I mean, you always have to prepare of that if you are going to sleep in the jungle. I have to mention El Cabito very quick. A tiny Spanish restaurant which looks like a cabin with an ocean view. We don't have any footage, unfortunately, because when we got there the first time, it was already dark outside. It's a very tough way with holes and bumps in the ground. What a stunning scenery. A must-go in Samana. This place is so beautiful. You can reach it by a boat from Las Galeras, or you can reach it by a longer hike. It takes around 15 minutes by boat and around 1.5 hours one way by a hike. The boat ride was a bit rough because of the waves, but I mean, they know what they're doing. Its amazing white sand and pretty water sits at the foot of a 90-meter huge rocky cliff. The shoreline has so many beautiful green coconut trees. It's popular for snorkeling because of its coral and urchin-filled turquoise water. The water is not good for swimming though, because there are too many rocks, but still it's so nice to relax. When we got there, it wasn't crowded. We had the entire beach for ourselves for an hour. Tourists come and go. Some are staying for only an hour and some are staying much longer. Bring food, drinks, and maybe also water shoes and enjoy. We're done here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you'll hit that subscribe button below so you won't miss any other videos. And make sure you'll give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And I see you guys in Cape Town.